Nighter between the corners. Sack, fumble, INT, how you want it? Guaranteed, when I bleed, you'll see burgundy and golden. Personally, with that D, I can see the Super Bowl. But one game at a time, the fundamentals don't change. Just fight for all DC, you know what I'm saying? Take you back to 91, yeah, exactly how it's done. Smash mouth, play hard, yeah, we have fun. Look, we got the ball, yeah. We about to score, yeah. We want it all, yeah. We want it more. I said, we got the ball, yeah. We about to score, yeah. We want it all, yeah. We want it more. Redskins, what is your profession? Who scored the point that shoot the hoop? Like Vernon Davis, straight from out of Maryland. Any opponent, we ain't scared of them. All hell. Yeah.
With our motivational minutes, because we are in it to win it. Amen. Motivational speaker here and author. Please go out on today and grab a copy of my book. It is called Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. That is my testimony, and I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, just like many of you, I am a person who wears many hats. I'm a mother, a teacher, a writer, a speaker. I do this radio spot here on the awesome Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm a part of several committees working on different projects. And so I often find myself giving, and pouring out to everybody and everything. In fact, I often find myself pouring out so much that I burn myself out. And that is not good. That is not healthy. So I am here on this morning, family, to remind all of us that we cannot pour from empty vessels. When we get to the point where we are constantly giving, that we're now running on E, we're running on fumes, we have nothing left in the tank, then we can fully expect that at some point we are going to tap out, because we are simply spreading ourselves too thin. It's just like batteries that we use to operate electronics. When those batteries become low, at some point, those batteries are going to need to be recharged or replaced. And many of us are walking around right now with a low battery, batteries that are about to die because we're pouring out to everybody else and we've forgotten to pour into ourselves. So whether it's taking a nice warm bubble bath, or whether you want to have a spa day with your girls, or hang out with a night with your boys, or take a mini vacation somewhere just to put your feet up for a while, we all need to restore, we need to replenish and refresh, and we definitely need to pour back into ourselves. Because again, family, we cannot pour out to everybody else when we are an empty vessel. Amen. Well, this is Crystal M. Adair with our motivational minutes. We are in it to win it. Go out and grab a copy of my book. It is called Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair, and is always a shout out to the awesome Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, huh?
But I told them,
frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light!
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
You can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this. Right? So what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies and y'all were inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Red P Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Real T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust, because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. If they scared to be who they are, they probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me. Man, if you don't know where you at, let me just get your mind right. You here live right here on Mountain Top Devin Radio, DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Javon Fennell. That's the real Rev T. They say I'm the Redskins people hype man, the son of the people's Redskins hype man, something like that. But I just be talking a little bit of sports. Yeah. We got a lot to talk about this morning, y'all. Wizards just started their season, NBA going. Got a Redskins players, a couple of them laid down by the riverside. We gonna talk about it. NFL Week 7. Y'all ready? Lace your boots up. Lace them up real tight. I say lace them up. You know what I mean. Strap them up real tight. And come on and march with me. We live, y'all. Right here about South Devin Radio. Red T Sports Revival. Man, good morning, man. Good morning to the people. I'll tell it to the hot. I'll tell it to the cold. You come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I don't want no crying, and I darn sure don't want to deal with no people that want to be full of signifying. Hey, man, good morning to everybody that's tuning in live right here on Mount Top Network Radio DMV, where the people's voice can be heard. And I always encourage you to call in. 703-763-4979 is the number if you want to jump in. I always like to hear your opinion. You know, that's what this station is all about, for the people's voice can be heard. You go to other places, they give you 30 seconds and then they hang up on you and tell you thanks for your call. When you call the Sports Revival, I let you get your mind revitalized. I let you put your cards out on the table if it make you feel able. You know, good morning to the lovely Crystal Adair. And if anybody ever questioned why I have one If you've been following me here at the Sports Revival, you know I like to play a little praise music in the morning. It's called I Got a Feeling Everything Is Gonna Be Alright. And that's how I like to start my day, that no matter what you going through, everything is gonna be alright. And I'm not trying to get spiritual on nobody, but always remember, God is in control of everything. And everybody and everything that goes on around you. And you supposed to always just take a minute and take a moment to be thankful and give him some praise. So that's why I play the little church music in the beginning of the show, and I like playing it at the end. I come to you with peace, I leave with you in peace. And then I give you Crystal a day with those motivational minutes. Everybody need a little thought of the day to get them going, to get their mind right. That's if you real. So that, that's what I like to do, and put it out there. And if you don't like it, you can always unfollow, just don't listen. Did I just say that? Yeah. So what that tell you? He ain't pressed. No, I ain't pressed. I'd rather make sure that I get through to 1 or 2 real people than to be signifying with a whole bunch of fake people in the morning, but it's Thursday though, y'all, and I see y'all tuning in this morning right here live on Mount Top Network Radio. Good morning to the lovely and mysterious D, Make Them Wonder. Yeah, mama, good morning, man. I ain't heard from you in a minute, man. So how you been doing tonight? You always send me a message, ask me how I'm doing, and how you doing back or whatever. We have our little laugh or something. You know what I'm saying? Good morning to big brother Stephen Atkins, y'all. Inside Bliss, y'all. Right here, Mount Top Network Radio, DMV, Sundays, 10 a.m. I heard he might go live on Sunday. I heard he might, or one of these Sundays come up, he might go live. I heard he might come on the weekdays, I heard. I don't know. Maybe that's up in the head. But you make sure y'all go follow him at the Inside_Blitz on Twitter, and it's the Inside Blitz Recap Show on Facebook, if I'm correct. I always get it twisted, but Steven asking y'all, Inside Blitz right here on Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. So proud of him, man. What he's doing. Good numbers, y'all. Good numbers for him on the show on the Sunday. We appreciate that so much, man. And good morning, man, to big brother Michael Underwood down there in Florida, man. Glad to have you on these airways. Can't do it alone. Wake up, everybody. It's Michael Underwood. He's tuning in live with us, y'all. Big brother Kevin Dixon, man. Good morning to you, man. Kevin Dixon got that good sports show, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go give him a follow. Go check him out, man. I support everybody like Lottie Dottie, if you got good intentions for me. And, man, good morning, man, to my brother Randall Martin. That's that 85 South Redskin fan club in full effect. Good morning to him and his lovely wife Linda and stuff. I appreciate y'all love and support so much. I appreciate y'all. Good morning to you. Big brother Chris Young, man. Good morning to you, champ. Good morning to you, big brother. Always a pleasure to have you chopping in with me any type of weather. Big brother Richard from the Wilson tribe, man. He say good morning, man. He say, what's up, great people? Go Spurs. Great win for the Wizards. Rev. Yeah, man. We gonna talk about that. And good morning to my good friend, man, to the end, never fall. He's still a superstar. We talking about Eddie Crowder Sr., a.k.a. I like to call him Ziggy. He don't like me to throw that out there too much, but I appreciate you so much, brother. I see the support, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you so much. And big brother Cameron Gant, man, good morning to you, champ. Good morning, soldier, man. I appreciate you tuning in as always. And there you go right there, y'all. You know I got to say his name. Jerry Sutton in his house, man. That's DC Finest, stomping his feet. And big brother Hassan Martin, man, a good soldier, man, supporting the Sports Revival right here on Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. We appreciate you so much. And big brother Red Porter, we see you in the house, man. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And then listen here, that's one of the smoothest cats that do it like that. He up in the building doing this thing, holding it down, and it ain't like no chicken wing. We talking about Ray Thompson, y'all. That's my brother and my friend to the end, man. So glad you tuning in this morning, champ. Good morning to you, man. You got the One Nation under the groove getting down for the funk of it. You know what I'm talking about? And Ray, why you got your name all miscombobulated and spelled up? What's going on with that? And big brother Rasul McGee, y'all remember that name and remember that name real well. You know what I'm saying? Might come to Mount Top Network Radio and raise a little bit of hell doing this thing like a chicken wing, man. And, man, good morning and happy belated birthday, man, to T. Bailey, y'all. good friend of mine to the very end. I appreciate her so much. You know, every now and then in your life, y'all, sometimes you got to remember, don't never ask my neighbor about nothing I done said or nothing I done did. Come straight to me and don't be afraid. That's what the song say. And I love you so much, T. Bailey. And y'all make sure y'all go wish her a happy belated birthday. And God willing, y'all might hear T.T. Bailey, right? We call it T.T. Ma. He on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV, laying it down. What it is real, man. What it is real, y'all. And good morning to my cousin and her beautiful family, Nia Randall Gregory. We see you tuning in, Mama. I appreciate you so much. Love you so much, cousin. You know we here in the atmosphere always. And then big brother Brian L. Eversole, man. We see you tuning in, man. Hey, can't do it alone. Wake up, everybody. I told y'all, I'll tell it to the hot, I'll tell it to the cold. I'll come on the show and get shots out to all the people that's listening to get their soul filled up with the sports talk, with the sports revival. But I tell you what we're going to do, y'all. Because believe it or not, doing all that, I done hit the 15-minute mark already. We going to take a break, right? And when we come back, we going to sit there and jump right into it. The Washington Wizards, they kicked off their season. Well, you know what? No, let's jump into NFL Week 7 real quick. And we come back, I'm going to throw these picks out real quick, and then we'll get into the Wizards around the half mark hour of the show. And then the last 15 minutes, we're going to talk about these injuries with the Washington Redskins. That's good with y'all? That sound good to me, man. We sitting here live, y'all, right here at Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Savon Fidel at the Real Rev T. We'll be right back, y'all, on the Thursday, y'all. October 19, 2017. I feel good. Y'all ready? Come on, let's go, baby. Watch with me. Ow!
And don't cry. Your folks might understand you by and by. Just move on up toward your destination.
Specialized custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Stephen Askin, host of The Inside Blues. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday game, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Seagrass Nation, I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old. You got to let that burgundy go fill up your show. Now, here we stand, 2017, draft day. What happened on
Mountaintop Network Radio.
up, y'all. Bounce Up Network Radio DMV, where the people's voices can be heard. Man, I'm so glad to be here with the people. I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Red Sea. Y'all make sure y'all go follow at Sport Revival on Twitter, Red Sea Sport Revival on Facebook. But if we can though, y'all, I like to turn to the books of the NFL Week 7. Y'all ready to get into this, man? I'm so excited to talk about it. I want to drop it and to go with a little something like this. You know, and I know some of y'all licking y'all chops, my Redskin fans, licking y'all chops about what's going on with the Redskins, and I dig it. I'm gonna get to it. But the Redskins, they don't play the Monday night. But at the end of the day, though, Thursday night, underneath the bright lights, okay, the Oakland Raiders, they play host to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, in this game right here, you know, a lot of expectations have been put on the Oakland Raiders this year. Derek Carr got the big contract, ended up getting hurt early in the season. Marshawn Lynch, a lot of expectations were coming from him this season, and you know, you've seen flashes of it, but it hasn't been something that's been consistent. And you look at this game and you try to figure out the matchup between here. I'm just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this game to the Kansas City Chiefs. I believe the Kansas City Chiefs got a little stingy defense. And understand that they're not one of the top 10 defense, but they seem to be able to make plays when plays can be made. But listen here, though. So can the Oakland Raiders. But listen here, though. This is where the matchup is going to become a difference at right here. The Kansas City Chiefs offense is ranked second overall in the NFL. And they going up against a 23rd ranked defense. But the flip side of that is the Oakland Raiders, their offense is 30th ranked in the NFL, but they going up against the 29th ranked defense. But the big tell of the tale going to be right here is the rushing game. Oakland 4th in the league in rushing. And if, Kansas City is 4th in the league in rushing. And if Kansas City can go out there and run the ball, which I anticipate they're going to do against a 23rd ranked defense, that's 24th overall when they come up to give them the run, guess what? They're going to run the ball. And they're going to run the ball, and they're going to run out of here on Thursday night with a win. Then we go to Sunday, y'all. You got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They going to go visit the Buffalo Bills. You got a 4th-ranked offense, okay, with Jameis Winston at quarterback. But he might be hurt. He might not play this week. But they going up a 31st-ranked offense in the Buffalo Bills. But yet and still, though, this 30th ranked Buffalo offense that they got with the Bills, guess what? They're going up against the 30th ranked defense in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So if you ask me who was I going to pick in this game right here, I'm going to just take the Bills just off of home field advantage. Because if I try to give you anything else from this, man, I'll be sitting there lying to you. Let's move right along. Ravens at the Vikings. Ravens came off a loss last week. Kind of stunned them like a wonder with Chicago and Trubisky. But at the end of the day, though, I believe this Ravens defense got enough to go into Minnesota and rattle them. Although they're 16th ranked defense, but if Baltimore lean on anything else, they lean on their defense. And they got a pretty good rushing game. They 7th ranked overall with the rushing in the NFL. Minnesota is a 50-50 team. A 50-50 team. A 10th ranked offense in the NFL, but still a 50-50 team with Sam Bradford. I anticipate Baltimore to get back on track with the win. Just against the Dolphins, y'all. And I'm going to ride with the Dolphins on this one. They playing at home in Miami. I'm going to ride with the Dolphins in this one. They just been playing pretty good football. They almost got away with another win against the Patriots last week. But when you can't put the showstoppers and the ooh-wobble-wobbers away, I don't know what that does for your psyche. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and ride with the Miami Dolphins in this game. You got the Cardinals going up against the Los Angeles Rams. Did I say that? That's right, the Los Angeles Rams. Sean McVay and company. I'm riding with the Los Angeles Rams on this one. They playing good football right now under Sean McVay. He got them going in the right direction. 10th overall in passing, 13th overall when it comes to rushing. Got a little bit issues with the defense, but when you look at that offense, that's the 8th overall defense. And that's not to take away from the Arizona Cardinals. Carson Palmer, Adrian Peterson, Larry Fitzgerald. But they going in Los Angeles to play. And I anticipate this game to go down to the wire. It's going to be decided off a field goal kick. Los Angeles Rams going to pull this one out. Jacksonville Jaguars going up against the Indianapolis Colts. In this game right here, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and give this game to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jaguars been playing some good football as of late. Had a little bump in the road last week, but they leading the league in rushing, y'all. They number one right now in rushing in the league, and I anticipate them to go in there with that number one rushing offense that they have, okay? And that 9th-ranked defense, I anticipated them to go there to disrupt Brissett and the Indianapolis Colts. They ain't very unbalanced without Andrew Luck right now. New Orleans Saints going up against Green Bay Packers. Well, we already know Aaron Rodgers, he done laid down by the riverside. He won't be back no more. Hold on. Did I say that? Did I say won't be back? No. Oh, yes, I did. Here we go, y'all. That's right. Aaron Rodgers, he won't be back no more this year. I'm sorry, all you Packer fans. I just had to put that out there. He won't be back no more. That's right, for the rest of this season, man. Good morning to big brother Robert Spence. We see you tuning in this morning. Hey, hold your chops. Richard from the Wilson tribe. You talking Redskin talk. I ain't ready to go down that alley yet, man. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you, man? We sitting here live, y'all, right here, Mount Top Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. We sitting here chasing the NFL Week 7. I'm just laying out my picks with the quick fix real quick. Then you got the Panthers going up against the... I didn't tell y'all who was going to win this game with the Saints and Green Bay. I'm anticipating New Orleans to win this game right here. And that's not to say Green Bay not going to get on track later on in the season, but with the new quarterback coming in this year, Huntley or whatever, although he been in the system 3 years, I still anticipate him to go through some bumps and some bruises like they did on Sunday without Aaron Rodgers. I'm going to go with the Saints on this one. Panthers at Chicago Bears. This is going to be a good one right here. We seeing the rise of Trubisky. He done got the nod to star, but you going up against a Cam Newton who been playing good football right now. But the tail of the tape of this game right here is you got the number 4th ranked defense overall going against the 6th ranked overall defense. But now the kicker is you got one team that's good at rushing, which is the Bears, 3rd overall in the league, against the Carolina Panthers, that's 22nd. I think this game going to come down to the defense. Another game, a 3-point, a field goal is going to determine this game right here. But at the end of the day, though, I know Trubisky is hot. I know a lot of y'all pulling for Trubisky in the Chicago Bears, but I'm going to ride with Cam Newton and the Panthers on this one, y'all. They going to go ahead and take care of business in Chicago against the Bears, at least by a field goal. Listen here, Titans at the Browns, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead with the Tennessee Titans on that. Cowboys at the 49ers. I'm going to take the San Francisco 49ers. They're going to get a win against the Cowboys and end their losing streak. Broncos against the Chargers. I'm going to take the Broncos on this one, y'all. I'm going to ride with the Broncos. Bengals at the Steelers. And, man, this is going to be a tough one to pick right here. But I'm going to ride with the Steelers on this one right now. I think they done got their little mojo back. And Mike Thompson not in the business of losing too much. And you talking about a 2nd-ranked defense going up against a 3rd-ranked defense. I anticipate this to be a defensive game. But at the end of the day, though, I think the Steelers offense got a little bit more weapons in their tank to go ahead and handle business up against these Cincinnati Bengals. You got the Seattle Seahawks going up against the New York Giants. The New York Giants that found some life. And if you've been watching the Giants over the last years, this is what the Giants do. Now, we haven't seen them go 0-5, but we just seen them be 2-4. You know, 3-3 at midway points, and we didn't always seen the Giants find a way to find themselves into the playoffs. This is a big game for the Giants right here. They can win this one. You might kind of got to look out for them in that NFC East in the back of your mind. Falcons against the Patriots. Man, you got a New England Patriots team that has no defense. They're 32nd overall in the NFL, but yet and still, though, they're 4-2. They find ways to win games. Why? Because they have Tom Brady with the first overall ranked defense in the NFL. Going up against these Falcons, 5th ranked overall defense in the NFL, 10th ranked defense in the NFL. I'm anticipating the Falcons are going there and pull a shock off against the Patriots. I said it. And then the Redskins against the Eagles. Well, I'll give y'all my picks on that when I talk about the Redskins. But look, though, let's go ahead and take a break. When we come back, though, y'all, I want to talk about the NBA and what's going on with the Wizards and what's happening with them, man. How y'all feeling this morning? I feel good. Like Hollywood, shaking the bacon like Anita Baker, always holding it down like Sammy Tan. We sitting here live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. I'm so glad the people be here with the people. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. Come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. We're going to take a break. When we come back, y'all, we're going to go ahead and jump into the NBA, y'all. The season is started. Y'all ready? Come on, Nation Booster. Strap them up real tight and march with me live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. It's the Rev T Sports Revival. Let's go, baby. Ow!
Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Ruffle Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Ruffle Apparel. You can email us at ruffleapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Stephen Askins, host of The Inside News. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday games, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday mornings, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Seabird Nation, I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old. You got to let that burgundy go fill up your soul. Now, here we stand, 2017, draft day.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
joy to me, with you, and be with me. Come on, y'all, joy. And that's Teddy Pendergrass, y'all. But y'all know something about when you sing joy with that song. It's a certain way that you gotta say joy. You know what I'm saying? Joy to me. Joy to me. Yeah, let's go to some of these comments. We's getting the NFL picks, laying it down like Sammy time to the people. Well, let's see what the people had to say a little bit about some of these picks before I get into this NBA. Well, let's see. Saints over Packers, Michael Underwood. Let's see who kind of disagree with Bears over Carolina. Michael Underwood said, I got the Panthers, Randall Martin said. Yeah, Giants will win. I got the Panthers, Seahawks. Let's see. Good morning, Jerry. I see y'all. Oh, y'all talk. Yeah, that's right, Randall. Joy to me. No, you got to say joy to me. I want to be near you. I want you here with me. Oh, man, let me do that one more time. Joy. Yeah, I'll tell you, say joy. Joy. Watch it. Joy to me, near you, want you here with me. Joy to me. I just had to do that one more time. But anyway though, y'all, we sitting here live Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. We so glad to be here with the people this morning, talking a little bit of sports. I tell it to the hot, I tell it to the cold. Come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. Always a pleasure to be here with the people through all types of weather, doing our thing like a chicken wing. But last night, though, y'all, second night in the NBA went down. Charlotte Hornets, listen here, they lost to the Detroit Pistons. 102-90 was the final score. Well, the Indiana Pacers and the Brooklyn Nets, they put up a high-scoring game. 140-131 with the Pacers winning that game in Indiana. And the Miami Heat, well, they went to Orlando to go face the Magic, and they came up short. 109-116 was the final score with the Magic pulling out the win. And then the Philadelphia 76ers, y'all, well, they came to do DMV to face against the Wizards, and they came up short, y'all. 120-115 was the final score, and we're going to talk about that in a minute, but let's get through with the rest of these scores that happened last night. The Milwaukee Bucks, they defeated the Boston Celtics to bring the Celtics to 0-2 this year after losing Hayward, y'all, to that, devastating, I called it a Joe Theismann-looking type injury to the floor for the Boston Celtics. The Celtics, they fall to 0-2 against the Milwaukee Bucks. 108-100 was the final score in Boston. The New Orleans Pelicans, they went to go visit the Memphis Grizzlies. 91-103 was the final score with the Grizzlies coming out with the win. The Atlanta Hawks, they visited the Dallas Mavericks, and, well, they came out with the victory. 117-111 was the final score. Also, the Utah Jazz, they played host to the Denver Nuggets. 106-96 was the final score on that end. And the San Antonio Spurs, though, y'all, they had a good game last night. These games been popping and locking in the NBA last night, y'all. 107-99 was the final score. Aldridge had 25 points and 10 rebounds for the San Antonio Spurs. And listen here, though, y'all. The Portland Trail Blazers, they beat the hell out the Phoenix Suns last night. 124-76 was the final score. This is the largest margin of victory in the season opener for any team in the NBA. And last but not least, though, y'all, the Houston Rockets, well, they went to Sacramento and they defeated the Kings. 105-100 was the final score. That's the lowdown and the breakdown of all the games that went down in the NBA last night. But you know what I really wanted to talk about with the people is, and it's the Washington Wizards. They had their season home opener last night against the Philadelphia 76ers. They went out there and they did what they needed to do. And to be honest with you, you know, that's a good way to start the season, but you can't read but so much into the game. you can't read so much into it, but at the end of the day, though, they had some big numbers out there for people last night. Gortat had 16 points. Otto Porter Jr. had 10 points. Okay, they was out there balling. 8 rebounds total, 6 defensive rebounds. So Otto was out there balling. But see, this thing with Gortat, see, this what gets me. He had 17 rebounds all in all. But this is the first game of the season. My thing for Gortat, I want to see that when you get in the quarter mark of the season, when you about to hit the All-Star break, will you still be having these numbers out? Bradley Beal put up 25 points last night. Had a good game, went out there, 4 assists. John Wall, though, y'all, 28 points last night. 8 assists, playing like a man possessed last night. And this is a person right here that we got to really watch out for, y'all, when it comes to the Washington Wizards. Kelly Oubre. Has Kelly Oubre learned his lesson from last year? That when they try to punk you, AI, what the Celtics did to him, you got to come back and respond and play your game and don't get caught up in all of that hype. Well, he kind of started out, had a good start out for the season, 14 points and 8 rebounds, what he had last night, and 6 of them coming on the defensive end to go along with 2 assists. But then you got these new names here on this roster. Jody Meeks last night came off the bench, 14 points for the Wizards last night. Tim Frazier, he didn't score any points. And my good friend Mahinmi, 6 points last night, and I guess he had like 4 rebounds. Okay, off of 13 minutes. And everybody else basically didn't play. We all know Marquise Morris, he kind of battling some things right now. Sadaraski, Mike Young, they didn't get in the game. Shel Mack, they just said I'm just saying, right now it look like the Wizards doing an 8-man rotation right now. 5-man, 9-man rotation at this point right now. But one thing that's kind of standing out to me that was good and that was true, they got some production from their bench. 7 points by Mike Scott, 14 by Oubre, 14 by Jody, even Mahinmi coming off the bench, 6 points. That's a good sign for the Wizards at this point. Because a lot of time when you looked at the Wizards and you look for their bench, they was nowhere to be found. They was gone in the wind. So at the end of the day, I think this is a good thing that for the Wizards to come out and start the season like this. But if you expect me to sit there and talk about what the couldas and what the Wizards need to do going forward in the season, man, just continue to win some football games. Just to get, continue to get some productivity from your bench. Don't have John Wall and Bradley Beal, and especially Martin Gortat, had them burned out by the time the All-Star break come around. Because we saw in the playoffs, they can get burned out, and they showed it, and get lost in crucial games. Crucial series like the one in Boston. So, if you ask me, do I see the Washington Wizards as being a playoff team this year? Yes. Maybe around the 4th, maybe 5th spot at this point. But to tell me, they the second best team in the NBA East right now, man, I'm not buying that, nor am I selling that. I don't mean to make nobody ears burn, but at the end of the day, though, I mean, it is what it is, though, y'all. But look, though, we sitting here live, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. I'm Savon Fidel at the Real Rev T. When we come back, though, y'all, I want to talk about what's going on with these Washington Redskins. And despite what's going on with these injuries, I am hoping for tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you why. Y'all stay tuned. Lace your boots up. Strap them up real tight. We'll be right back, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio TV, y'all. It's the Red Team Sports Survival. Y'all ready? Come on, let's go, baby. Watch with me. Ow!
Sizes range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Stephen Askins, host of The Inside. You can catch me Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV. And we will break down the Thursday night game, talk about the Sunday game, give you injury and fantasy pointers. So tune in Sunday morning, 10 to 11 a.m. right here on Mountaintop Network Radio DMV.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, huh?
But I told them,
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
so I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio. So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
You can see how you have progressed in the show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this, right? So what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
For that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies and y'all were inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they're popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Red T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this.
Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. They scared to be who they are. They probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Let's get ready to rumble. You got to let that burgundy go fill up your show. Here we stand. 2017. We draft.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, we sitting here live, y'all. Right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, DMV. The Rev T Sports Revival. Y'all better knock on some wood. Y'all better knock on some wood. Yeah, there's a lot of drama going on in the Shadiggity Bop and the Shadiggity Bang. Yeah. Some of y'all minds is worried. Some of y'all hearts is yay a little bit trouble. And you know why. Y'all don't have you know, I don't have to report why. Y'all know what's going on. Jonathan Allen been laid down by the riverside for the rest of the year. Yeah, let's talk about it. Jonathan Allen laid down by the riverside for the rest of the year. Redskins draft pick. First round draft pick. And guess what? Some of y'all are freaking out. Some of y'all freaking out right now. Oh, Jonathan Allen done for the season. Oh, what we gonna do as Redskin fans? What you gonna do as a Redskin fan? What you're going to do is you're going to go look at that roster and you're going to say, before Preston Smith was playing that outside linebacker position, he was up on that defensive line and he's had success at that position. And you're going to move forward. And then guess what else is so special about this? I know a lot of y'all been asking, where's Junior Gillette? What's going to happen with Junior Gillette? And good morning to Reginald Jerry Jr. We see you tuning in this morning. Good morning to Bay Billy Hampton. We see you this morning tuning in. Appreciate y'all so much. Good morning to Reginald Jerry this morning. Good morning to you, champ. Good morning to Scott Austin and his family. Good morning to you. Appreciate you so much. Good morning, Jim Nichols. Good morning to you. Appreciate y'all tuning in this morning. But listen here, though. Real talk. You can't be worried about Jonathan Allen being hurt right now, being laid down by the riverside, having a good year for a rookie. Ryan Anderson having a good year for a rookie. But you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep moving forward in this situation here. And I believe that Preston Smith won't allow the Washington Redskins to miss a beat. I believe that in my hearts, or all hearts, that they won't lose a beat. And at the end of the day, you know, when it all comes down to it, I really believe that, and I've been saying it is, that the depth that they have, okay, that they'll be all right. And then they also got Terrell McClain there already. Okay? And you got Stacy McGee that's interchangeable. I really don't think they'll miss a beat. And by this happening, you'll see more of Junior Gillette getting more reps instead of them rotating him in and out, trying to keep him fresh and healthy. Y'all want to see it? Well, be careful what you ask and what you wish for. Good morning to big brother Jeremiah Smith. Good morning to you, champ. Appreciate, man, your undaunted support for the sports revival. But at the end of the day, I'm not concerned about Jonathan Smith being hurt. And guess what? Guess what else I'm not concerned about? About Dustin Hopkins being done for the rest of the year. Because me personally, I think that's just a setup. I think that was just a good excuse to get him from being the field goal kicker. Now, he might be injured, but I don't really think he's done for the year. I think he's been done for a couple of years with the Washington Redskins. It just took them to last week to see the light. But this new kicker they didn't sign, well, we just have to wait and see. I know they got a couple of nagging injuries that's going on. You talking about, you know, with Brashad Breeland and with the secondary, and I'm not concerned about that. I'm not concerned. I actually believe in this young depth that we have on the depth chart. And I know some of y'all freaking out. Oh, man, what we going to do? We going to keep rolling, man. We going to keep rolling with this. We got a big game coming up against the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, We got a lot of people that's banged up, that's hurt right now. Mason Foster, Deshaun Everett, Josh Doxson, Monte Nicholson, Josh Norman, Ty Anseki, DJ Swearinger, Trent Williams. But at the end of the day, though, man, listen here. They'll be fine. Little nicky nagging injury, stuff that you'll get along the way during the year. But if you start freaking out now about this situation, man, ain't no good gonna come from that. You got to keep moving forward and trust and believe. And I'll stand on this. I think this is one of the best Redskin teams I've seen assembled in many years. Even with the issues with the wide receivers not having that true number one standout wide receiver. We're not talking about Chris Thompson getting screenplays and making big plays out of nothing. No. I'm talking about that true number one wide receiver. I still believe that this Washington Redskins is a good football team right now. Cameron Gant say Dustin is a good man. Okay, yeah, he might be a good man, but his field goal kicks ain't all that good. You know, and at the end of the day, I've been told y'all, I've been warning y'all about Dustin Hopkins. Go listen to the Sports Revival even before training camp start. And one thing I was saying that was good, one thing I was saying that was definite, and one thing I was saying that was true was that I'm surprised that they didn't bring anybody in the training camp to challenge Dustin Hopkins for that kicker position. I was saying this last year, that I'm surprised that they didn't bring anybody to challenge him for that kicker position, because I believe Dustin Hopkins was lost in London last year when they played the Bengals a couple of years back. So you know, so at the end of the day, don't none of this stuff surprise me what's going on with the Washington Redskins. But I can say this. You got to keep on moving forward. That's why they call it depth chart. That's why they call it draft picks. That's why they call it unrestricted free agents. And at the end of the day, this game coming up with the Eagles, you know, the Eagles already done got one on the Redskins, first game of the season. Man, we all know that. We all hip to that. And I'm going to give my breakdown of the matchup with the Redskins and the Eagles. I'll do it Friday tomorrow. I don't need to sit there and talk about something that's not really happening until Monday. But at the end of the day, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned. I'm not freaking out. I believe we have enough depth to keep moving forward. And if we don't, well, then we'll know Monday night against the Eagles where we stand. That's fair enough. That's good. Listen here, I think I hear my music, though, y'all. Do I hear my music? I do hear my music. Listen here, man. We done had a good show. We had a good show. Oh, wait. No. See, I told y'all Jonathan Allen wasn't coming back, and I told y'all Dustin Hopkins wasn't coming back no more. But listen here, I ain't play the music. Hold on, let me do this to y'all. Jonathan Allen, he won't be back no more. Dustin Hopkins, well, let's hope he don't really come back no more. Got to keep on moving. I had to do that. I like that. That's my little thing. I won't be back no more. But he won't be back no more. And you got to keep on moving. Got to keep on moving. Next man up. That's right, Randall Martin. That don't mean nothing if he didn't come do it at game time. You were exactly right about that. You were exactly right about that. But listen here, though, y'all. We done had a good show for the people. I'll tell it to the hot. I'll tell it to the cold. I don't want to deal with no people crying. And I damn sure don't want to deal with nobody that be signifying. I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Red Sea. I want to thank you all for tuning in this morning right here on Thursday. Mountaintop Level Radio, D&D. Much love to Crystal River Dead, y'all. Motivational Minutes. Maurice Wood goes to real estate. Call that man Russell Brill. And my man, 50 grand. He be talking that sports over there at the Inside Blitz. Steven Atkins, y'all.